Good day, Delaware National Guard, and welcome to the November 2015 edition of the DNG News. I'm one of your hosts, Wendy Calloway. Nate is on holiday, so filling in for him this month is Staff Sergeant John Michaels from the 166th Airlift Wing. While we could talk about each other for hours, we won't bore you with that. We'll get right to the news.
All of you were busy in October, so this month we have plenty to be thankful for. Let's start off with the best news, our Officer Candidate School Commission Class number 58.
Oh, what was that, John? I'm sorry, I was polishing my gold bar, I didn't hear you.
Anyway, after a long 18 months, some blood, sweat, and tears, Wendy and her 4 battle buddies successfully completed the OCS program and are now the Delaware Army National Guard's newest second lieutenants.
John, the ceremony was the best one ever. The Bethany Beach dining facility was overflowing with family and friends who traveled far and wide to show their support for the 5 of us. The journey was an interesting one, with a lot of ups and downs. I think I can speak for the class when I say we're thankful it is over.
Congratulations, Class 58. Immediately following the OCS graduation, family and friends gathered to honor CW5 retired Lyndon Boyer. Chief Boyer was named Bethany Beach Training Site Camp Honoree for 2016. Starting out as an enlisted soldier and then progressing through the Warrant Officer Corps, Mr. Boyer's career spanned 40 years. He held several positions from admin and supply to being a recruiter.
Each year, the Bethany Beach Training Site is named in honor of a retired member of the Delaware Army National Guard. Part of the honor includes the camp honoree's name being displayed on the sign outside the entrance of the facility. And bragging rights, of course.
Exactly.
Congratulations, Chief Boyer.
You know, Wendy, we have some congratulating to do on the Air Guard side as well. First, Tech Sergeant Aaron Weber of the 166th Airlift Wing Engineer Squadron received a Bronze Star. It was for meritorious achievement for his action against the enemy in support of Operation Enduring Freedom.
Great job, Tech Sergeant Weber. Not only did the wing award a Bronze Star, they also conducted a change in their enlisted leadership. Chief Master Sergeant Patty Ann Ottinger took over as the Delaware State Command Chief. In this position, she will represent the enlisted force on issues that span from military education and promotion to family and community relations. Ottinger takes over the position from Chief Master Sergeant Steve Stinsky, who retires after 30 years of service.
Chief Ottinger, congratulations on your promotion. And Chief Stinsky, congratulations on your retirement. You know, Wendy, all these things we talked about we can be so thankful for, we also have to be thankful that so many men and women stand up to the call of duty. During October, the Delaware Air National Guard deployed more than 100 airmen in support of Air Force's Aerospace Expeditionary Force rotation. On several different occasions throughout the month, airmen gathered with their family and friends for the final hugs and kisses before boarding a C-130 to embark on the journey in support of Operation Freedom Sentinel.
The deploying airmen, headed to Southwest Asia, are from the wing's operation and maintenance groups. They will be away from family and friends for up to 6 months and during the holiday season. They are in our thoughts and prayers, and we wait for their safe return in 2016.
Later in the month, the 31st Civil Support Team, which is comprised of soldiers and airmen, conducted multiple training exercises near the C&D Canal. As part of an evaluation, the advance party deploys to the scene and preps the site for the main body. Once the main body is in place, a team deploys inside the site where they search and clear rooms for any chemical or radiological hazards. Once complete, that team goes through the decontamination tent and a follow-on team heads back inside to test any suspicious findings to determine what they actually are.
While the CST was conducting a training exercise to test their skills, the Counter-Drug Task Force was conducting a training exercise of their own. Members of the media were invited to the City of Dover Police Station to run through the Firearms Training System, or FATS. The system can simulate firing a pistol on the range or put the participant in a real-world situation where they're required to make split-second decisions that could result in life or death. The training gave members of the media the opportunity to see firsthand the challenges that law enforcement agencies face day in and day out.
Before we go, here's Major General Vavla with this month's Frankly Speaking.
Wendy and John, you are correct. We have so much to be thankful for. However, there are many citizens of our great state of Delaware that are not as fortunate as all of us. While we have many opportunities to help out, the Delaware National Guard is passionate about 2, the war on hunger and the combined federal campaign. If you don't know, the war on hunger is a 7-year partnership between the Delaware National Guard and the Food Bank of Delaware. While most food drives take place only during the holiday season, The need is year-round. So we conduct our war on hunger year-round. In 2014, we had a record amount of 15,000 pounds of food donated. That is incredible. But if you know me, you know I've set the bar even higher this year, asking all of you to help get our number up to 20,000 pounds. I know you're up for the challenge. Each year I challenge the team to be creative, and each year I'm impressed. For the next month or so at the Armed Forces Reserve Center, we've started a friendly competition with our Navy counterparts. It's the epic Army versus Navy Food Bank War on Hunger Challenge. It will run through December's drill. The winner of the competition will receive a 3-day, all expenses paid, strike that, bragging rights and the satisfaction that they helped out those less fortunate than themselves. Good luck to the Army and Navy, but in this case, go Army. The combined federal campaign is designed to support just about every charity or organization under the sun. It lets us put our collective wallets where our mouths are for hundreds of issues, from animal welfare to education. As Guard members, you can donate to your causes in one of two ways. A payroll deduction, in which a portion of your donation is taken before taxes out of your biweekly paycheck, or a one-time donation via a credit card. If you're old school or old-fashioned, you can still, with your unit's CFC rep, use the paper form you may be used to. No matter how you do it, please consider donating to the CFC this year. Before I turn it back over to Wendy and John, let me put in a little plug. This year we will host two holiday concerts. The first is on December the 9th at the Grand Opera House in Wilmington, and the second is on December the 10th at the Dover Downs Hotel and Casino. I hope to see all of you there.
Thank you, General Vavala. Well, that's all the news we have for this month.
Have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next month.